Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a while since I've been on live. Had an epic last hunt, but it was a friend's permission, which regrets the fact that he invited me because I crushed it. He thought it was like pretty much mined out, but it was not. I managed to bang a barber $half, barber dime, Rosie dime, 3 buttons. I mean, I had an epic day, but this year, my weeks have been busy. I haven't been really even able to go out, so I hit. So what do you call it? An Old Faithful. This is my baby. Well, a mini baby. I had about 4 or 5 buttons here. One military. 18 early 20th century silver, ox knob buttons, you name it. I found it here. This is in a land trust, not saying where, in Westchester. The land trust is extremely used a lot, but since it's been used a lot of the main areas around where the homestead is are mined out. They were when I got here. Well, on one of the signs, it gave like an indication of like the past of this, and then I figured out. I said, well, if there was so much activity up here and so much stuff going on here, where's the original road? And I'm like, okay. And LiDAR wasn't helping for shit. So I went there pretty much and went around looking, and then I found it. I mean, you can see this is the old road. You can see right there. Next to that wall, I found myself barber quarter, barber dime, two Mercs. Down this side of the road, I found another Merc, and that's where the buttons were coming from. You know, you got to think to yourself when the old timers are coming up and down these hills. You know, they're bopping around on a horse, not per se a automobile. And as they're jumping around on the horse, if they nonchalantly put a piece of change in their breast pocket or their pants pocket, and it ain't staying there. A lot of people used to use satchels, especially men used to use like felt or whatever. I forget what the other kind of like leather that's brushed and very, very soft. Suede, maybe had suede pouches or deer pouches to keep their change in. Brushed and very, very soft. Suede, maybe had suede pouches or deer pouches to keep their change in, and then tied to their belt because they know they would lose it. But a lot of times people just absentmindedly drop a coin or two in their pocket, and you would end up in the road eventually. Now, I went bananas this winter of the summer and bought a whole bunch of Milwaukee equipment to come clear out this road of deadfall, hoping that there's stuff underneath the deadfall. Now I just got to sneak it in so people that are using the land trust don't see me. The best thing to use when you're trying to go incognito, cutting out deadfall, you want to use electric equipment. Because those gas-powered jobbies will give you away. Oh. Will give you away in a second. This sounds like garbage. Welcome all who's joined. I am blind. I cannot see the screen. I just know it's on and I see people coming in and out. I'm too lazy to get my, yeah, that sounds like garbage. I'm too lazy to get my glasses on and see, but hello everyone. I did see my moderator come in. Moderator can say hellos for me individually. I mean, I'm pretty much put a knife in this place, but I passed by it and I told myself I'm not going to ignore it. I mean, I got all day. It's Father's Day, so I have my whale of a dad cake waiting for me at home. Although lately I've dropped about 50 pounds, so and we're not much whale of a dad going on here, but I still enjoy myself a nice Carvel cake. And no, I'm not sponsored. If Carvel's listening, yes, I will accept a sponsorship from you. Ah, God. Yeah, it's a 40. It could be, it's dollars to donuts. It's a pull tab or aluminum foil. Even though this place is forgotten, wind blows. And so does aluminum foil. And true to form, aluminum foil. Ever since a buddy of mine found a beautiful gold wedding band in the 40s from Deus, I'm a sucker for a 40 signal, even though technically you should bypass it. It was on the higher side of 40, sounding wise, not numbers. So I'm gonna check. Once I bop back into the land trust, I will be signing off, as there's signage everywhere. And last time I left something to be seen, the place was flooded with people showing up. And I do have a lot of people I know from the club. And I know it's not them because I know they've hit this place before. I was detecting, as they would tell me, oh, you can go there. It's beaten up, but I'd go there. Meanwhile, like I said, I found plenty of stuff here. Most dudes, most ladies also in this hobby go for the easy hits. You got some that'll go above and beyond, looking for a spot. You do have the dudes that chase down cellar holes. I am one of them. I'd say 29 out of 30 cellar holes I usually shot to hell. But I have hit cellar holes where it was nothing but like a treasure chest. I mean, not one spot, but you had to definitely go around. I mean, like I said, I pulled 7 coppers out of that one place, not too far from my house. I'm a lazy bastard, but I took my car, but I could easily have walked to it. But it was military, old British coppers. I mean, buffalo nickel, a lot of Indians, no silver, which is crazy. And people say, well said, it proves to you that somebody's been there and they just hit high tones. I'm like, nah. I mean, I can't see people leaving, because I was getting a lot of high tone buttons also. I mean, I can't see people leaving, because I was getting a lot of high tone buttons on right around what do you call it? What Barbara Dimes would come up. So I'm not thinking that. I found that sword handle thingy. I can't remember what it is. That was either French or early American. Sword handguard. There you go. And it was a place I hit. If you've been watching my videos, I was wilding out in Wackabuck. No, Wackabuck. Sorry, Naugatuck. I had an amazing day in Naugatuck. Well, days. Try 2 weeks in Naugatuck. 7 or 8 old Indian Wars military buttons. Real gold ring dated to the late 1800s, early 1900s. Now you see here, this is why I bought the Milwaukee pole saw. I know that road goes way farther. You can see some of the piles of woods from last couple of years. I've moved a lot of it. Most of these logs here were in this road. The medium stuff I could move, I did move, and I got lucky. I did find one silver doing that. But next stop is be pole saw. Yeah, this is a nice pile I made right here. Yeah, I the machete I brought for that there wasn't, no pun intended, was not cutting it, and that's why I said, you know what, it's pole saw time. And I got a chainsaw for the one around the corner from my house also, as there's a lot of deadfall. I moved so much deadfall in that place. You could pitch a tent, have a quinceañera, and nobody off the road would even know you're having a party back there. I mean, it's so open. I could almost see the tents and the barbecues. Good times. Man, I was really thorough. There's absolutely nothing now. When I first hit this place, it was like, oh. A lot of finds to be had down here. And it's really, really quiet. I thought maybe, they say over a season, the dirt changes and sometimes it'll push up a coin or a sound. That just sounds awful. That's a 30. If anybody does daises, they know 30 is not where it's at. That's okay. I got my glasses on. Hello, everybody. Wow, 75 people. Glad to see that. Haven't really got that many in one sitting before that watched. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Don't get scared now because I mentioned this 70 people. I just lost 10. I guess hit the like button, guys, if you're enjoying the content. If you feel like you could, leave me a coin. But a heart is free and it's very appreciated. I'm digging the 35. Yeah, I know. Dollars to donuts is probably old aluminum, but now I got to take the glasses off because I can't see the floor. Thank you, sir, for the gift. Greatly appreciated. If you'd like to join, I hit the invite. You can more or less join and ask questions if you like. If not, I greatly appreciate the... Oh, there he is. He's coming on.
How's it going?
Hi, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, too.
Well,
yep.
I'm out here in the woods.
I'm in Connecticut also.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm a garbage man in Connecticut. So
I'm sorry,
I'm
what'd you say,
through all
sir?
the back roads. I know everybody.
Oh, good. Yeah. What club do you belong to?
Oh, I don't belong to a club. It's just me and my friends. We go out and I have permissions and all this, customers, a lot of cellar holes. My house has 3 cellar holes on it from the 1600s.
Yeah, I had a, like I was saying before, I had gotten really lucky in Naugatuck, found a spot, keep forgotten. If you know, who the hell do you
Oh,
might
I
know?
know Naugatuck, yeah.
Oh, you know, no.
Oh, yeah.
Hell do you
I
know?
I know Naugatuck, yeah.
Oh, you know, no.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in Northford,
Where are you,
Connecticut.
Sir? I'm sorry. Oh, Northford. Oh, like, okay.
That's right next to Durham.
Okay, yeah. What do you go? Like I said, when I log off here today, I'll send you my number. We could talk on the phone and maybe hook something up.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Yeah, I have a lot of
lately.
permissions. I have some of my customers actually have hills on the edge of their driveway going in,
Yeah.
and they actually have stone steps that were from the 1600s going
Those.
to the top where there were log homes.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? There's a lot of that. I've seen that using lidar. I've seen that the people who buy the property, right? Even though most of the old colonial properties were close to the road, they
Right.
build it far back, and they'll shoot the road right next to where the old cellar hole is, and then like dump the backfill to the left or the right. I mean, I can't tell you how many houses I've seen. I just
Yeah,
try to
but
like sneak in, pull over, and
right.
just jump into the cellar hole.
Yeah, they don't even build the cellar holes or nothing. It's just
No, I mean God, thank God for that. But I mean, at the same time,
yeah. Oh yeah, like me. I have 7 acres. The guy behind me has 300 acres.
Wow.
And well, I have full permission for everything. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
know what is
I got
I
3
do have
cellar holes
Yeah,
on my property.
that's
But it was all the same family from the late 1600s. They named the road
right
after
after
the
him.
family behind
Yeah,
me.
but you'd be surprised. Like a lot of places in Westchester, New York, same thing. The Mead family,
Right, right,
MEAD. They have Mead Road, Mead this, Mead this. I mean,
right,
especially around
exactly.
Wackabuck.
Right. We have Anderson Road here.
Oh,
That's
nice.
that's behind me, and they came over on the Mayflower.
Oh, yeah. You know what is my grandmother used to crow about that when we were kids, and I'm like, I didn't realize when she said descendants. I just said, "Oh, Grandma, you on the Mayflower?"
Yeah, right,
So what do you could But I mean, you don't think so, but I mean, hey, anything's possible.
right.
I mean, especially since that we could the fact that the Mayflower was like what 1623, and then next thing you know, I mean, there we go, beautiful sound. Please don't be a surface fire. Okay, here we go, going in. Ah, trashola.
Yeah,
Ah,
all right.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, on to the next one.
exactly.
But yep. If it, what is everybody like? Wow, man, you find so much good stuff. I said, yeah, you know what? People don't see. That's why I do lives.
Right.
It's a great
They
hobby.
don't see how much trash there is before you find anything.
You know what? Another thing is, everybody says, "Wow, well, our forefathers were really like earth conscious and blah blah blah. They are like big in agra. They cared about the earth." I said, "They were slobs. Where'd you
Oh
get this
yeah.
fallacy from? You went in, you go to any old property, they threw trash everywhere.
Oh yeah.
They had,
I was
you all
At
right, kiddo?
least the good family would put it all in one dump.
Yes. Some places I've been to places, man, where there's just trash everywhere. I mean, right
Yeah,
next
I
to, I
know
mean,
what you're
you have
saying.
like the one spot where you would have like the blacksmith shop close to the house, but then other places you're just like bottles here, bottles there, horseshoes. I
Exactly.
mean, you name it, it had everything. Oh man, it's kind of
Yeah,
dry
in
today.
my backyard alone, hey, in
Yes,
my
sir.
backyard alone, with my first metal detector, I out back in the edge of my field, I dug up every piece of metal bracket enough to build a buckboard wagon.
I'm sure. I mean, like I said, people don't realize we do have like almost 300 years of occupation in this country now,
Exactly.
and there's it's like one day of building. If you don't really clean up correctly, you're gonna have 30 or 40 pieces of flashing from like a roof all over the
Oh yeah.
place. So just think if you did that 5 or 6 times over the year, over 100 years, you got
Oh, I
trash
know.
everywhere. And then you're
Like,
dropping coins out of your pockets.
I have a house down the street from me. Now it's a old, early 1800 salt box.
Uh-huh.
All
Oh, I
right.
like
Like I
those, yeah.
said, I work for a garbage company. I drive roll off a lot.
Oh, nice.
So I put a 30-yarder there, and we had our guys go in the basement and clean everything out, all the metal and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I took all what I could use for. They did a lot of butchering there, deer and whatnot.
Oh, sure.
So I took all like the meat grinding plates and certain stuff, and the rest of it went for scrap. But over there, I said to Andy, "Hey Andy, you think they'd let me metal detect here?" He said, "Go right ahead." He says, "They say anything, or if anybody catches you, just say, call me."
That's nice. Well, I mean, I got an 83 here. You know, it's, especially with the weather the way it is, I'm like, with permissions.
Oh
And then
yeah,
it's like I got 2 permissions on the job I was at. I can't really hit them because it says,
right.
oh, that's, and the people are loaded, especially here in Westchester. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can't really do anything because they do everything on the weekend. So I work and
right.
I'm like, well, the weekends are bad. I'm like, yeah, the weekends are good for me. I've been bad during the week. I'm like, I said, you know what? When I'm on furlough, because I usually get furloughed about November, like mid October, and then
Yeah,
I could go from there.
right.
Please God, let it be a coin. Okay, what is it gonna be? It is a coin, but I need to see because I can't see a damn thing. I'm automatically assuming it's a weedy because nobody comes down here. God bless you.
I hate that. I hate allergies.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I'm pretty. It looks like an Indian. Sorry about that, guys.
Is it a
If
patch?
you know. The big wheat is actually not wheat. I think it's a laurel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's an Indian. Yep, 1 cent, baby. Yeah, boy. You see, it's
Let's
coming out.
let's get it 1800s.
If it says 1877, brother,
Oh
I'm gonna have
yeah,
to
I
drop.
know
I'm gonna have
that.
to go because I'm gonna be cursing.
That's 6 grand right off the bat.
I know, right? Even in this condition.
Exactly.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting. Uh. Oh boy. Wah wah. 1902.
Oh,
But
all
an
right.
Indian is found
Yep.
on live.
Yep.
I can't. No, what though? I'm really stunned how it's because usually it's a muddy mess, but like this ground here, it's a road, so there's no like fertilizer or any other garbage.
Right.
Uh, that's awesome. 43 wheat penny. What is it? Is it steel or is it copper? The copper is the one you want. Steel's
Right.
nice
Well,
unless
the
it's
copper one is that's worth money.
yeah, the copper one's worth
The
about what
steel one
three
is
quarters of a steel
right.
one. Even in Mint State is not really worth that much. They made billions of them.
No, it's only a couple dollars. And
Yeah. See that? You see this here? Bill. I see your name. I
yep.
saw this in the ground about an hour ago. I'm like, yeah, baby. And then I saw the bottom, and I'm like, kids, what do you call? Like they got out a gumball machine.
Yeah. Right. Doesn't
Wah, wah.
matter. Hey, a ring's a ring.
That's what I said. I taped the video for later, but I'm like, it's like, I'm actually stunned. Usually, I get no signal in this joint.
Yep.
Nice. I totally didn't expect an Indian. And I actually brought two other dudes here and 2 different occasions. Came over here, they found nothing. I'm like, bro, dude, I'm not throwing it into the ground. It's here. You just gotta look.
Oh yeah.
uh, Man, what do you got? You know what though? I didn't look. It didn't sound 78. It sounded more like in the 80s, like 81, 82. Because I don't know what machine do you use?
I use Garrett's. I use the AT Pro and the
Oh, really? Oh, you know
Apex.
what? I mean, people kill with those things. I mean, I had a
Oh, I
mine
do great.
lab. I had a mine lab. I had to sell it. I took like a $500 loss on it. I'm like, you know what? It
Well,
was
then
sitting
I
there.
have
I hated it. I was never going to use it. I'm
I
sorry, sir.
have
What
the
you say?
Xterra Pro also, and I
Yeah.
have a Nocta triple score.
Oh, you have a Nocta? Yeah. People swear by the Nocta.
Yep.
I'm doing the circle like everybody does. I'm
I like
circling out
trying
now.
all different machines.
I'm sorry.
I like trying different machines.
Yeah. You know what is I'm still new. I'm only doing this about maybe 2.5 years.
Yeah,
Like I
I'm
said, I
about
had the. I'm sorry.
I'm I'm about 9 years.
Oh, you doing that? That's great. But like I was saying, I had the Mind Lab. I used it once, twice. I hated it, and then I bought the Deus 2 for what do you call
Yeah,
my first day out with the Deus 2. I found a Morgan silver dollar,
nice.
and I didn't put it in the ground.
Huh.
I find there was what do you call it? They were having the water, when they were doing the water drawdowns in the Croton reservoirs.
Yep.
They were doing a drawdown about 2 or 3 years ago, and they had a drought.
Right.
So, so when the drought was on, you can get into to the. I mean, granted, you take a chance of getting yourself a ticket, and then Tim taking your
Right.
stuff. But
Oh, trust me, I know reservoirs.
what happened?
I know reservoirs.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if you ain't gonna find anything if you don't take the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, that's no what do you call it, secret. You could either go, some of the best finds you're gonna make is by the reservoir.
Oh yeah, definitely. Those
One guy from
reservoirs
my
been there
club
a
found
long time.
I'm sorry.
I said they've been there a long time.
Oh
That water.
yeah, definitely. Well, what do you call there's I forget what beach is it. Not Ball Pond, but what's the other one? Candlewood.
Oh,
Candlewood.
Candlewood Lake.
Yeah, they got the town of Jerusalem underneath
Right.
that water. And there's an old cemetery in there, which I don't do cemeteries, but
Right.
you do around the cemeteries,
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
of the old.
That's all I would do around them.
What is the sometimes the old cemeteries, the good ones anyway, had horse hitching posts,
Yep.
and man, I've done pretty well around hitching posts. The hitching post, the dude gets off the horse, and as when they're getting off the horse, they drop coins in their pockets. I found a couple of seated.
Yeah.
I found Indian. I found even I found what do you call it? Some Wheaties, which is funny. I didn't think it was that young, the property, but I'm like, hey, Wheaties a Wheatie.
Exactly.
I mean, the 44 wheat is not really floating my boat, but like the like pre 1930 wheats
Right.
are worth getting.
Oh yeah. My brothers and sisters growing up. See, I'm the youngest to be.
Oh yeah,
So
God bless you.
my oldest brother used to collect coins, Indian head pennies, and they and Wheaties.
Yep.
But they had remember those old blue books with the years they put each.
Oh sure, I
coin in?
got a few. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I got those. I still have his.
Uh huh.
So
I mean, those are the what do you call it? I had those. The Whitmans were a little more expensive because they had the plastic slide to keep the.
Yeah, see, these
coins
don't
in
have the
place.
plastic slide. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I got the ones that you got. Yeah.
Right.
I was actually to give those away. I tend to buy collections like coin collections from people.
Yeah. See, I don't. I
like
never
silver.
bought a coin in my life. Everything I have, I found.
Oh really? Nice.
Other than like I said, the Indians and the wheat cents stuff from my brother.
Sure. I mean,
I offered them to his son, and he said, "Nah, you keep them. He's not interested."
you know what's fun. You know what's funny is just the lack of like total care of like history, coins, silver, gold. I mean,
Right.
This generation just don't care.
I was 8 years old. My oldest brother gave me the same guy gave me original half cents and 1 penny coins from the 1800s.
Uh huh.
I had a few of them. You know what I mean? And I used to have to hide them from my other brothers because he used to try to steal them.
I had a cousin that used to come over, and I mean I made the mistake before I knew she was a klepper. I showed her the my foreign coin collection. My grandfather
Right.
gave it to me when I was like 6 or 7 years old to see if I had see if I had any interest. He didn't
Right.
really want to give me anything really pricey, but what do you go? Once I saw that, then it became like, okay, well, then he showed me the silver quarter and dime, threw them on the table, and showed me the different sounds it makes. If you see any one of these in your
Right.
travels, hold on to
Save
them. They're
them.
worth more than regular.
Yep.
And that was it. I was hooked
Oh yeah.
because I have an extensive silver, gold, and other kind of stuff like collections on top of that I
Right.
stack. Besides my finds,
Yeah, I have a bunch of silver that I collect.
yeah,
All the 1 ounce Troy bars.
yeah. Yeah. What is I had uh, I had been buying since silver was like $15 an ounce,
Yeah, I
and
forget how long I've been buying. I've been doing it pretty much a long time.
you know what the worst part though is when silver hit 32, and I was like, I was
Yep.
kind of like on I was
Yeah,
on
but it doesn't matter. You already took the money out of your pocket, so
yeah,
eventually it
exactly.
goes back up.
Yes, and what is I mean I had decided to sell it because we had hit hard times in the family, so
Oh,
it's
all right.
I hate having to sell, but I mean I
Yep.
was up. You know what I'm saying? If you're up money, it's never a bad time to sell.
Right.
It's a 40. I guarantee it's lower foil. There's what's the AT Pro that you use all the time? Is that is it a 100 or it's a 0 to 100 or 0 to like
No, no,
70
right.
like
No,
the
it goes to 99.
oh God does go down.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
ye
it
old
doesn't go over
foil.
100. Neither does the Apex.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
another
Apex
thing. But
still. Yeah, but the Apex is actually multi-frequency also.
oh yeah,
But it's not what that was their mistake. They should have made it waterproof.
yeah. You know what is? I was thinking about getting Excalibur just for that reason. I was coming out of I was I was detecting a beach. Guy comes out of the ocean, right? And I'm like looking at me. So he goes, "Oh," he said, "You find anything?" I said, "Nah, his beach is been shot to hell." He says, "I found four gold rings," and I'm like, "What?" And then I looked at my friend. I said, "Yeah, this guy's full of it, right?" And bro, this dude popped them out. But the thing is, he's going into the surf. Like maybe he had a snorkel on him, so he was going down and he said all the golds where you can't reach it. You know what I'm saying? It's like usually like 5 or 6 feet underneath the water.
Right.
It's not even the low tide's been killed. Also, you need to actually go inside where people stay. All the time, and
Right.
it's yeah you being up at the sand is not cutting it. You got to get in there. I'm like, I tried doing it, without the snorkel
Right.
and with the dais, and it just wasn't cutting it. So I said, my next purchase, if I get something, is going to be that Excalibur.
Yep. See, the thing I don't like about the Deus is you have to run a hot wire to use in the water like that.
Oh, you noticed that too, right? Yeah, I
Yep.
call it the snorkel.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
I don't think they call it the snorkel either, but it's
No.
I just
At least
so
the Garrett AT Pro, I could bring it to 16 feet.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, so the headphones too.
They're waterproof, but I wouldn't even try.
Oh, yeah, they're wired, right?
Yeah, they're wired. I can get a Z-Link for it.
Oh, nice.
It's an aftermarket. Goes underneath it, the little thing, and it plugs in. But then I could go with the waterproof headphones. Wireless.
Well, this is why I buy I buy dollar reader glasses.
That's what I do.
I buy the dollars because I just lost my set. Damn it. Well, I do have a spare. Hold on, because I know somebody's texting me. Hold on. Oh boy, it's not important. Okay, so I don't know how long I've been on this. I appreciate your donation, sir. I am
Yep.
jumping off for the time being. Stay around to the phone. I'm sending you a text message as soon as I get off here.
Yeah, no
Okay?
problem.
You got it, brother. I'll see you in a bit. And thank you, everybody,
Yeah, I gotta just
for
take a
watching.
leak.
I love a good leak.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk to you
All
later, brother.
right. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
You too. Bye.